You see a viral lipstick online, but when you and two friends apply the exact same stick, it produces three completely different colors. Standard retail marketing treats lipstick as an opaque, static color designed to override the features beneath it. Biologically, the product functions as a translucent filter that merges with the organic tissue below to create a composite shade. The final result is dictated by three personal variables: the undertone of your surrounding skin, the density of intrinsic lip melanin, and chemical reactions to moisture. Finding a match requires a diagnosis of these specific biological and optical variables. This color wheel shows the physics of simultaneous contrast. Yellow-green sits directly opposite purple-red. Because olive skin has a heavy yellow-green base, a standard pink swatch placed against it optically vibrates, forcing the pink to appear purple. This optical illusion explains why a rose-toned lipstick looks balanced on a friend, but turns into a cool, bruised purple on olive skin. To compensate for this shift, viewers with olive or deeper skin can select lipsticks with warmer red or orange bases, which pull the perceived color back toward a neutral pink. Understanding optical relativity prevents you from buying shades that look perfect in the packaging, but clash with your foundational skin tone. Lip tissue has its own foundational color profile, created by the proximity of blood vessels and the density of local melanin. This cross-section shows how high concentrations of brown eumelanin and darker lips absorb incoming light. This layer effectively hides the vascular pink tones underneath. When a sheer pink pigment is placed over this brown melanin, the two layers mix to create a muddy gray or violet hue. Corrective lip neutralization uses orange pigment to optically cancel out these blue-gray or brown undertones. This clinical illustration shows how the orange provides a warm, balanced baseline that allows the final aesthetic color to show accurately. Neutralizing that intrinsic melanin is often the necessary first step before any aesthetic color is applied. Then there is the formula itself. Many pH-adjusting lipsticks claim to produce a custom, unique shade based on your body chemistry. The actual mechanism is a chemical dye called red 27, which is completely colorless when dry. As this molecular diagram shows, red 27 reacts to moisture. It remains dormant until it interacts with transepidermal water loss and a pH above 4.0, shifting to a highly charged fuchsia state. Because human skin averages a pH of 5 and saliva is 6.7, the dye triggers the exact same chemical reaction on almost everyone. These products produce a standard fuchsia that only looks unique because it functions as a sheer stain over your existing lip melanin. The final color you see in the mirror is the result of an equation combining optical physics, anatomical biology, and product chemistry. To find a match, first check your skin undertone against the color wheel to predict how a product will optically shift once it's on your face. Next, evaluate the density of your lip melanin to determine if you need to neutralize the base before applying your target shade. Finally, check the ingredients for dyes like red 27, which will always pull fuchsia regardless of what the product looks like in the tube. A failed lipstick match is simply a miscalculation of these biological metrics. Accounting for these factors removes the guesswork from finding a shade that actually works.